So I was making my way down south on a Spanish motorway, and then I heard this bang, and it came from the left-hand side of my car, and I looked into the mirror and I saw something fly off. I thought, damn, my solar panel just flew off.
It's my life. It's my life. I got dirty. It's my life. I want shopping. It's my life. I need money. Yeah.
So I was on the motorway just earlier on, and I was merrily driving away down south, and all of a sudden I heard this bang, bang, and something flew off. I don't know what. I looked in my mirror and I saw something fly off in the air and land somewhere on the motorway. And so I made like an emergency stop and put my blinkers on, and thank God it wasn't too busy on the motorway around Christmas time now. And I just inspected my car. The mirror was there, my solar panel, because that was my first thought was, oh my God, my solar panel just flew off. But, you know, the solar panel is still there. The wing mirror is there. Everything is where it's supposed to be. So I just went on to my merry way. But I'm still wondering what happened here. Or maybe I just drove over something that some truck before me lost, and it just flew up in the air and made it look like it came from my van. So I am now outside Murcia, and I've got this little park up, and I thought I'd better inspect the car again. And that's when I noticed, no, it was not from a previous truck in front of me. It is from my own car, and it's something that, who would have guessed that could fly off? But I'll show you in a minute. Come on. Sorry. Okay, let's go. One, two, three. So, this trim basically just flew off. And to compare it to the other side, let me show you what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to look like. Nice black trim with like a rubber seal. And that has now completely disappeared on this side, and it actually leaves a bit of a gap, really. So God knows what that's called. So God knows what that's called in English or even in Spanish. Not sure if I want to invest the rest of my trip trying to find one. A couple of people on Instagram have already told me that either you go to a Ford dealership, of course, or you go to a salvage yard, and I'm sure they've got some of these there. A friend of mine even found it on Amazon, but it was out of stock. So yes, I can find this again. But now I'm stuck with a gaping hole, so I think I need to find like an intermediate solution, just in case it rains, that I can, don't even know if it goes through electrics or anything, but I need to seal it up. I've got two possibilities because I have bought two kinds of tapes. I've bought two kinds of tape for securing my flexible solar panel that I got from Allpowers. So I can use either of them, and I'll have to have a think which one is gonna suit my needs the most. So I've got a choice, really. So they're both black, which would work with the trim. I just don't know which one would be the best for the time being. Let me investigate, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with it. So the two options I have is this Eternabond kind of style Spanish version, basically, tape that I bought for my solar panel. It is a roof tape, so it'll make everything waterproof, that's for sure. Very, very strong, can stand heats and colds. Perfect. And then from a German shop, I have this Tesa band or tape, which again, it claims to be super strong. It was the strongest of them all. And both of them are black. So different width, as you can see, different width. Yeah. So I'm not really sure which one will be the one that fits the best. And also, maybe you don't want it to glue too fast, because it has to come off one day as well when I find the replacement. And I think the Eternabond is one of those, it's called Eternabond, so I'm gonna guess it'll be glued eternally. I'm not sure why it's called Eternabond, but can you imagine that you can never get it off, or that you just rip out everything when you try to get rid of that? So maybe the Tesa or the Tesa is a better oh, it's Tesa, it's one S. Maybe the Tesa tape is better. Let me try both, and then maybe I should first try it for size. So, okay. I think we have to try with one. Let's have a look here. This one. God. I'm not sure. Wait. The sun's in my eyes. I can't see anything. Oh, God. Okay, let's see if we can just do that. That is that? Does that work? Does that work? Can't really see anything. I think we need more, don't we? So the trim looks good. Well, not super, but it does look good. So we need probably 2 of those. Okay. So let me. So, just don't want to damage the. Let's see if we can make that. There you go. That's going to be one layer, I think. I just realized something. Maybe I should have cleaned that, because it's not going to stick too well on a dirty surface. Okay, thought of that too late, so that's just the way it's gonna have to be. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. I'm just gonna show you now that that's the first layer, and I'm gonna just, like, because it's too narrow, the tape's too narrow, I'm just gonna have a small rim that just wraps around the inside of the door, as you can see here. So I think that's gonna be the second layer. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Inside thing. Not going to be the prettiest, but it'll do the trick, I'm guessing. Let's be honest, if you ever wanted a stealth van this has got to be it, isn't it? If you see the outside, would you want to break into it? Because it all looks a bit cheap. But it'll probably do the trick, and that's what we want. Ah. Just wrap that around. There you go. Nice little bee here. Thank you for that. There you go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I just need to find a way here. I don't know how that works. Sorry, I'm mumbling now because I'm talking to myself. I don't know how to make this enticing. I don't know. It all God, it goes in down here as well. Damn. Sorry. It goes all the way. There you go. It all the way goes in here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to tape that up. Let me have a look. That looks good, doesn't it? Looks convincing. I'm gonna guess the teaser, 100% strong, super strong, extra strong, is not gonna hold long on this uneven surface. Thank God I'm in Spain and it doesn't rain. But yeah, I'm guessing that this is not gonna. Maybe I really should have. Well, it's not a case of maybe. I really should have cleaned it with alcohol, which I have in the van as well, but I just want to have a quick fix so that I'm on the road again. Pronto, although pronto is probably Italian, isn't it? So we're gonna go for subito. Is that Spanish? Ah. Well, at least if this falls off, I'm not gonna hurt anybody, am I? It's just a piece of plastic. Okay, let's me think about this thing here. This bothers me. Maybe that's where the Eternabond comes in, because that's much stronger. Let me have a look. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. Okay. Not my best work. And then if you close the door, boom, it should still be. From a distance, you probably wouldn't even notice, would you, if you didn't know there was something wrong? He tried to convince himself by saying it out loud. Anyway. So sometimes people ask me, so Jack, what do you do all day when you're on the road? Well, that's what I do all day. I'm kind of exhausted now, and I kind of need to get back on the road again and check whether that sticky tape, let's call it just what it is, that sticky tape sticks. So let's just jump in the car, drive a couple of hours, get to my next destination, and see if all my work has been worthwhile. Okay, so we've driven a couple of hours now, so it's time to check whether my makeshift window frame has held up in 200 kilometers an hour. No, I'm not on German motorway. 120 kilometers an hour. Let's go and check if that's still happening. Let's have a look now. I don't think we've done too badly, really. It's still there. That's for sure. And I think from a distance, you wouldn't even notice it was there, or it was a makeshift or a DIY solution.